There are also those who have to share a workplace with members of this Republican Party, like Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez of New York, who was confronted and harassed yesterday by Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, who, since she has no committee positions, apparently has nothing better to do than stalk around and challenge her colleagues to debate. Washington Post congressional correspondent Jacqueline Alemany witnessed the interaction between the two congresswomen firsthand. She's the author of the Post's early morning newsletter, Power Up, and she joins me now. Jackie, since you were there, will you just sort of tell us what you saw?
Yeah, Chris, appreciate you having me. This was an aggressive confrontation that we witnessed outside the House chamber from Marjorie Taylor Greene, which is the latest in a pattern of behavior from her that we've previously seen. But after House votes, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez walked out of the chamber very calmly, quietly, and chasing after her was Congresswoman Taylor Greene, who falsely accused her of supporting terrorists. And we witnessed this, my colleague Mariana and I, we witnessed her shouting, "Hey, Alexandria," twice over in an effort to get her attention in a very aggressive and confrontational tone. Ocasio-Cortez ignored her. She didn't stop walking. Greene then picked up her pace and, chased her down, started shouting at her, and kept asking her why she supports Antifa and Black Lives Matter, which she falsely referred to as terrorist groups. She continued to chase after her and shouted that Ocasio-Cortez was a coward and that she was failing to defend her radical socialist beliefs.
Yeah, I should say that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said that, I think in response to a question about this, that she worked in a bar and used to have to throw people like this out of bars all the time, so she's sort of used to it. Just to give people a sense here, and I struggle to communicate to people how bad, toxic, strange, and abnormal the environment of Capitol Hill and that Congress is right now. But just for people that don't cover Congress every day, like this is not normal. This doesn't usually happen at all, right? This is novel.
You're exactly right. And I've been grasping for the right analogy all day. But the only thing I can really communicate is that this was shocking behavior. And I actually was so taken aback, especially in this kind of environment that we're working in right now, where you have lawmakers and reporters, quite frankly, who are scared to go to work every day in the wake of the January 6th insurrection that killed 5 people, that the threat, this confrontational tone is, again, it took me aback so much so that I didn't even have the presence of mind to record this interaction. This is the kind of behavior that would get you expelled from school. It's the kind of behavior that a parent would never tolerate from a child, let alone a member of Congress. I have covered Washington politics. I've been on the campaign trail for about a decade now, and I've never seen a lawmaker, an elected official, or really anyone in a professional setting behave in such a manner. But I think, as you pointed out, what's most troubling about all of this is that cumulatively, what we've seen over the course of this week is just the latest series of data points of a disturbing trend of an information crisis and of an erosion of political and civil norms in some political circles.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.